guys, you go to like a store, maybe you go to like Starbucks all the time, you go to Walmart and you might see like this employee, like, damn, she looks nice, like, she looks pretty attractive, but you don't have to go talk to her because she looks good. And then one day you come in and she got them lashes on. And you're like, why? Why? You just ruined it, Like,
frustrating, yeah.
It's just like you look perfect without it.
Let's talk about the eyelashes. Ooh, the eyelashes. Guys, how y'all feeling about this trend you seeing with the ladies, you counting the blinks? How y'all feel about the fake eyelashes? What y'all think?
Remember that Muppet character from the Muppets? You know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
That's not trying to be disrespectful, but that's the first thing that comes to my mind when I see that. When her eyelashes look ridiculous and she's blinking, I'm thinking of that character from the Muppets.
So you're not a fan, Joffrey?
Not really, not.
What y'all think?
Like I said, it's gonna signal me to think of you a certain kind of way. It's going because like even though a woman has like a lot of makeup on and she could be a very good person, but I'm gonna look at you a certain kind of way and you're gonna win me over. A woman can have dreads and be natural. She could be a whole schemer, but I'm gonna think of her a certain way based on her appearance, which is natural. But if you have your eyelashes in, I'm gonna try to come with you with a certain kind of energy. It's like, oh, I'm not gonna come with you, good morning, queen, or how you doing? Like, what's up? What you trying to do? Like, you trying to get a bottle? Like, what you really trying to get into?
Ooh, so you have a perception about these women. Okay. All right, Alex, tell me what you think about the lashes.
The eyelashes, I don't mind it. I was married once before, and my ex-wife used to wear them. She started wearing them at first. I was not a fan. Eventually, as the years came on and the styles were different and everybody got accustomed to it, it wore on me.
Oh.
But so now, at first, years ago, I didn't like it, not at all. I wasn't.
Did you tell her you didn't like it?
I did. I told her, I said, you're naturally beautiful. You don't need that on the white. She used to wear that, and she wear also when we go out. She had a habit of putting on a lot of makeup, and I wasn't a fan at first. Eventually, later on, it grew on me, and then I was like, I guess I was like, well, where your lashes? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I was. But I did see just kind of said something we thought I did. They can get ridiculous now, outrageous. They can get ridiculous. I saw a meme on something that said, y'all women always talk about ain't no good men, but y'all can't see them with them big ass lashes. Do it. But like I say, almost like everything else in life, do it in moderation, man. I mean, goddamn, you don't gotta have window blinds on your face. You gotta have window blinds on your face, man. Come on. Shit. So I don't mind. But me personally, I don't mind it as much. No.
Okay, so because that does make a difference, right? If it's those really big, long ones or those single individual ones where you really can't tell. Like, right. Thaddeus, Omari, y'all tell me what y'all think.
That is to go last because I prefer you to know because you're always not going to start. So I can't follow you sometimes. But so like guys, you go to like a store, maybe you go to like Starbucks all the time, you go to Walmart and you might see like this employee, like, damn, she looks nice, like, she looks pretty attractive, but you don't have to go talk to her because she looks good. And then one day you come in and she got them lashes on, and you're like, why? You just ruined it, Like,
frustrating, yeah. It's
just like you look perfect without it, but. I don't think a lot of women can't gauge that. I don't know why they put it on some of them. I like it for like if you go into a party, dressing up, you put them on to enhance, and Lorena has nice eyelashes, so I don't think she would need any enhancements to her eyelashes. I can see them, fine from here. So I just think some women just don't see themselves properly enough when they put those things on. I don't know, they're just way too big, and you see all the
glue.
Out of it.
I mean, we all do something
infection
to enhance ourselves, men and women. We all do things to enhance ourselves. But just my thing is, just don't get ridiculous and outrageous with it on both sides. You know what I mean? Because it's unnecessary. I think some of the things could be unnecessary. It can also draw the wrong attention from them.
Yeah, the
It's
style
like-
got too popular too fast. People just jumped all over it.
What do you think about the nails though? Like the ultra long nails?
No. There are all kinds of problems with that.
What'd you say, Joffrey?
What'd you say?
I
Come
said
back.
there's all kinds of problems with that.
Nah, before that.
What?
I
Somebody
don't
said
think that
something.
was Joffrey.
Yeah, and I said I wonder how they wipe their ass with their hair.
There you go, my
Wait, say
man.
that again?
There you go.
How do you wipe your ass
Thank
with your fingernails looking like that?
Like I said, yeah, there's all kinds of problems. I was thinking about really, I was thinking about her hands close to a part of my body, but now that you bring that up, that's a good point. There's all kinds of problems with that.
Woo! Thaddeus, I'm not hearing from you, man. Tell me what you think about the lashes and the nails and all of this.
I'm letting the fella speak, but
no, Fatty, we need to hear you, dog. Come on.
Yeah, go ahead, man. No.
For me, it's like everything is you have to know where like there's always classes of people. I mean, I'm sorry to say that, but there's classes of people, right? So you find the girls with the super long nails, you know, the snuffleupagus eyelashes, you know, like the mops that they put on their hair. Like you find that type of, she will appeal to a certain type of guy. Like there's a market for that. Like there is a market for that. So she dresses that way because this is the market that she's, you know, I'm not into that market. So I don't have a problem if you want to do some enhancements, like for instance, but to me, everything needs to be done with class, style, and in moderation. I think that's something that they forget. It's like you do everything with moderation. So I've seen some women put some eyelashes and it just kind of enhances. Like you can't, the whole point of it is so that you can't tell. Some women, like there's some of my friends that they're on Instagram and they take photos. And then when I see them without the lashes, it almost looks like they're sick. Like you want to ask them, are you okay? Like, because then you look funny. If you see with those lashes all the time and you take them off, you look funny.
Yeah.
The same thing with the nails. It's like, you know, just keep them classy, like keep it classy. Don't overdo it. But like I said, I never like to tell people what to do. I'm just gonna tell you what the effects of your actions are. So you like wearing long nails, you like putting mops on your hair, you like, you know, snuffleupagus eyelashes, it's not a problem. Just understand that there's a certain demographic of men that you're gonna appeal to. And there's a certain demographic of men that will never take you seriously.
Ooh. Okay,
I'm gonna piggyback off what he said. It's like it might not even be a different demographic. It might be the same person, but they can give you two different energies based on how you dress. It's like one woman you might treat like a queen. Yeah, it's the one woman you might treat like a queen because she's more natural, and another girl you're gonna treat like, you know, not as desirable because she's wearing, you know, lashes, nails, etc.
Okay.
Big booty, you know.
In terms of moderation, basically, when you take all that stuff off, if you look completely different, you're probably doing too much. I mean, I'm just for real. If your face is hidden behind all of that stuff, you're doing too much.
I mean, ladies, let me ask y'all a question since we got some ladies on the panel, right? Serious question though. Like you go out with this guy, I mean, he pick you up. I mean, this dude is looking buff, he's looking nice, his clothes is fitting well. This dude is tall, he's handsome. You know what I'm saying? He got the nice little curl or dreads or whatever it is that you're into. And then y'all go home and like the man just took off, he just takes off his muscles. Like he
lets the air out of it.
Dropped down 6 inches. Like, how you gonna feel? Like, seriously, how you gonna feel?
To me, is about the lack of confidence.
Ma'am, I'm telling you, once you feel like you've been duped, I don't care if he's confident coming out of his muscles.
No.
Confidence man coming out.
If you had to wear those fake muscles on the first place, you don't have any confidence at all.
So can I say that about women? If you're wearing fake eyelashes, fake nails, you have no confidence. Now you have no confidence in who you are as a woman and how you look. That's what you're saying, right?
Oof.
Okay, I didn't think so. Because when you're wearing these things, what you're doing, right, as a woman, is you're pretending to be somebody that you're not. Same thing with women who put on.
You know what I think? It always starts with
a whole bunch of makeup. Like, you know, like guys just don't say it. And then I don't like to say all the time, Nicole, I just try to be nice. Sometimes it's like, somebody has to say it in order for them to hear it and then realize, man, you know, that is true. Like we're out here basically, like guys, have you ever had this? You went online, saw this chick, you know, she was fine. She took all the right pictures with all the right angles. And then you saw her and you're like, yo, where's your filter?
Yo, this girl.
Filter, because like the product that you're putting out here, it's fake, it's not you. It's like fake eyelashes.
That actually happened to me though, Daddy, something like
fake
that.
titties, fake hips, fake personality. Like, and then after all of that, they say that they want a real man. Right?
But the thing is that but you clicked on her picture because she had all of that. If she was looking natural and didn't look like what you guys saw like on Instagram and stuff, would you have liked the girl picture? Would you have given her a chance?
Well, how about this? How about this?
Who says no?
Let me say this though. Let me say it like this. Which would you rather have? Would you rather have him pick, like select you? He clicks on the picture only to see his disappointment or horror when he sees your actual face without all the enhancements? Or would you rather just keep it real and it's take it or leave it? Either he digs you or he doesn't. You know what I mean? So that's just keep it. Look, if you're gonna enhance yourself, do that. But if you're gonna hide your face, let's just don't do that.
But
come on, man.
You got to keep it a buck too, because you see a lot of dudes choosing these girls who got these fake this and fake that. So it's messing up the game. So it's like the real girls not getting no love. So all the suckers picking these girls that do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So as a woman, they're gonna follow suit and do what's winning. Like
I'm telling them, don't do that. I'm saying don't do that though, because if like those are the
women that are getting the results that they want, so they're gonna follow. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look at it like this. Look at it like this. If there's a man that's attracted to all of that, he sees all of that stuff, he's likely not your speed anyways. If you're not trying to do all that to yourself, but he likes the big old eyelashes and all this, the whole Nicki Minaj look, because this is a different conversation, but a lot of this is being driven by the culture with the music and all of that. Because you go back 20 years, your average woman didn't carry herself like that at all, because that's not what was popping in mainstream. You had Latifah, MC Light, and all that. Those were your female MCs. Today, a female MC raps about how wet her box is, and that's all they rap about. So everything with women is sex up, sex up, sex up, sex up. I like sex. I'm not complaining about sexualization and all of that stuff. I'm talking about the how superficial everything has gotten. And when you have the so-called leaders of the culture, they have the Barbie wigs on. Nothing is real in any of these images, and your average girl is chasing after that because she figures that's what every guy wants, but that's never been what every guy wants. There are even examples within music that have spoken to this. Kendrick made a song not long ago talking about stretch marks and cellulite.
Oh, all right. So ladies on the line watching, we had real men in on this conversation to let y'all know how they really feel about these things. So thank you guys so much for, being honest and keeping the conversation going. Christella, I haven't heard from you. Tell me, what do you think about the lashes and the makeup and everything?
Well, personally, I'm not a big fan of lashes, but there are ways you can get it natural. Like the individual that you discussed, you can have it natural, look like classy, beautiful. I mean, for me, I don't do them because they feel uncomfortable for me. And I will only do it for like special events, like a wedding or a photo shoot. But the second like that event is done, I'm popping them off because they feel uncomfortable. But that's because I'm not used to it. With long nails, I don't like long nails. I prefer them short. But it's just, I wonder, like, how do these women wipe their butt or do this thing?
That's a good point.
So I wonder that. I see some people at work and they like just typing away, and I'm like, how do you? To me, it just feels so uncomfortable.
That is nasty.
But it's like,
I'm getting stuck on that.
Come in and be like, oh, your nails, like, yo, like that's what makes them feel beautiful, Just like a guy, like we said, okay, if a guy takes off his muscle, I get it. People are self-conscious about themselves. Just like if I started a guy and he had beard and he shaved off his beard, he's not the same person that I met. I'm be like, who are you? So it's like some people, like there's different things that make them feel confident. There's different things that make them feel good about themselves. So we just have to take that with a grain of salt and, see what it is, maybe because of trauma, self-consciousness, and just kind of truly understand what the root of the problem is. And if you want to stick around, that's fine. But, just everybody has their different standards and the reason they're doing these kind of things.
Oh, I love that too. That's a good point to find out what's the root of that, right?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Jante, tell me.
But I'm gonna say it like this. Like you guys saying, it's like it comes from a self-conscious point of view. So I might want to date a self-conscious woman, but I don't want no self-conscious woman raising my children. I come from a thing of strong women, like natural, take it or leave it. This is how I look. You know what I'm saying? So it might be fun to play with, but if you think about it, if I'm trying to like raise a family and I'm picking a girl and she always got to have makeup, she always got to have weave, the girl that with the makeup might get chosen a lot to go on dates. But as far as me taking you home to meet people and like building a life with you, I'm gonna think in my head there's some type of trauma there that I'm not gonna wait around to figure out or try to heal. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you're self-conscious. Oh, you're trying to pretend to be these girls that you're not. Oh, okay, so let's go to Chili's and call it a day.
Then leave the women alone. Leave them alone.
Oh, but they have something we want. It's real. They have something we want.
I mean, yeah.
Lord. Okay. Woo. Okay, so let's talk about this last thing before. So y'all think if y'all have any questions, ladies, for the men on here, and men, if you guys just had some beauty standard that y'all just wanted to, say your opinions on, think about that too, while we talk about this last thing. So this last thing is going to be about hair, right? I wore my wig today because we know that, especially in the African American community, the weave is a big thing, right?
Take it
And
off.
on every place you see the liquor store, the hair store, they're everywhere. So the question is, my Black man on the line, do you guys have a preference? Do you care if it's natural hair versus the weave? What y'all feel?
I prefer natural. Natural.
And does it matter if it's even a short boy cut? No, does it matter? Do you care about the length?
Not really. I never mind the short hair. In fact, there are a lot of women I know of that look better. They look cuter with short hair. Jada Pinkett, before she did all that stuff to her face, she used to look real cute with short hair. Nia Long looked cute with short hair, and Hathaway looked cute with short hair. So, I never minded that.
Okay, so you're team natural. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Alex. You were saying something. Do you care natural weave?
I was like my man said, I was always a fan of Nia Long, Monica. I love the shortcut. But let's just be real. Let's keep it 100 now. If in 2022, it's almost. I mean, we do have the sisters that did the natural look and all this stuff, and that's fine. But it's almost, I don't want to say impossible, but almost 85-90% of women, especially in the African American community, they're going to have a weave or some kind of hair enhancements, wigs or something. So, I mean, let's not bullshit ourselves. Yeah, we like natural, and that's fine. That's great. I love it. Like I say, I'm always a fan of the natural look. But, them sisters don't get their hair done. You know that.
But listen, y'all say y'all like the natural look, but do y'all like, when you start growing the fro in the ugly phase, like it's not cute yet, when she just start, because some people go natural, but they don't really be keeping it nice, so it looks like a bit toe up. So
that's just grooming. Yeah, that's just grooming habits. You just getting into grooming habits now.
I said, come to me healed or don't come at all. Come to me healed or don't come to me at all.
What you mean, Johnson?
Don't come to me in the middle of no transition. Make sure you know where you at before you come over here. Don't come to me and then say, oh, I want to be natural now because you're a good man. Nah.
That's a good point too.
Yeah. Don't switch up on me. Don't rebrand with me.
You could tell him and I are related.
Who you said that is?
You could tell Jonte and I are related, right?
No, it's because when you start giving that woman that good energy and she see that you're a solid dude, now she want to be India Irie and You have 5 years to do that. Now I got to deal with your short hair phase and now I'm massaging your scalp.
Clean it up.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Before I got on this show, I was helping a girl take out some weave. It's like, come on, bro. I shouldn't be having to help you do this stuff.
What? Okay, let me hear from the other guys. Omari, who talked about natural? Omari, did you talk about if you like natural hair or not?
I haven't mentioned yet, but I'm not a fan of artificial hair. I don't like when I'm sweeping my house and mopping my floor that your hair is all in my mop. You know, it's streaking across the floor. I gotta bend down and pry it off with a tile and pull it all the way off. I can't deal. And sometimes what happens is when you girls put your weaves in, there's a certain smell that comes off of it, a chemical smell, you know. And I can't lay with you and have you close to my face and I'm breathing in the glue, the spray, whatever it is in there. Like I can smell it and it bothers me. You know, I would date a woman with a haircut like mine.
Ooh.
Like it doesn't bother me at all. The struggle phase doesn't bother me. Once you're confident, I don't care because like I like when a woman cuts her hair off and it's short, it shows me confidence. Like she's not worried about that status, you know, that oh, my hair is long, whatever the case is, and she's fine with it. But it's just my preference. I don't like the smell of it. It smells like it doesn't smell like berries and juices.
Oh, I heard about that. Sometimes when the hair gets sweaty, it smells like pickled egg. The man trying to cuddle up with a girl and she smells like pickled egg. Lad.
Said berries and juices like from Zamunda.
Exactly.
Thaddeus, tell me, Thaddeus, you want that relaxer, don't you? Thaddeus, tell me.
Yeah, either relaxed or just natural. Like
okay.
No weave.
No weave. Okay.
No weave.
Also, I feel like I gotta say this too to be fair, because I know we're talking about like our communities, but don't be fooled. The white girls use weave just as much. Just as much. That blew my mind. I only learned about this like 2 years ago.
They use extensions, so that's something different. So extensions,
same thing.
But they're going for enhancement. They're going for like a fuller look. They're not changing the whole. Yeah.
No, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing because you'll talk to a young lady of a different race, and then she'll come home, she'll take off the pieces, and you're like, whoa. And there's black girls with like the natural afro, and you're in love. You're like, oh my gosh, her hair looks so full and natural. She take that off too, so it's like,
yeah.
You don't even know no more.
My buyer beware, boy.
That's why I say keep it real, so you don't have those situations where you frightening the dude, because that's startling.
When we hear more men like y'all saying y'all like it real, then maybe that'll sink in our head, because that's not a lot of what we've been hearing. You know what I mean?
Keep on doing it, because at least when you get to know the girl and blah blah blah, and she cool, and at least when they take off the weave, now it's like, all right, cool. Like,
I mean, realistically, there's a lot of factors into reasons why black women especially wear a lot of weave. You know, sometimes like just this year they made it illegal to discriminate against natural hair. Like just this year, you know, and they're competing with people outside of their race. You know, they want to look like somebody else. In my opinion, because that's not how you look. You know, and it's real. I mean, it's like it goes back like to 60s, 50s, 40s, where the standard was made. And it came into our community, and we want to be like that, you know. Like you mentioned, white people earlier, when white women would put the clips in to make their hair a little bit fuller, but they don't take the whole thing off. You know, it's not. They don't have to braid their hair, put a wave cap on, and then run some glue, and you know they're not doing all that. You know, they're just making it a little bit bigger, and then they take it back out, but they look at themselves still. There's a whole lot of factors into reasons of that.
What you said, Alex?
What?
I said, Mario went through the whole process, man.
Yeah, man, I learned something.
Yeah, because look, one time my son's mom, she wanted to go get her hair done, and I was going to pay for it. But I said, let me just come and see the whole process. And I sat there, it was like 4 hours or something in that hair. And I saw the whole thing. I was like, this ain't worth it. $300. No, it was $300 for the work. $200 for the weave. I was like, I should pay like $500 for that. And she had it in for like 4 or 5 days. So,
I want to thank all y'all so much for being on the line, and guys for being so upfront with us. Like, I appreciate y'all. Listen, before we go, tell me, do you guys have any final kind of words for the ladies? You guys want to talk about any specific beauty standards you wanted to mention? Y'all tell me. Jonte first. I'm gonna go through the line. Jonte, you first.
And I gotta keep it a buck for the fellas too. I know a lot of dudes wear hats and don't be taking them junks off. A lot of dudes only look good when they got their chains on. They be mad because they're short and all these. It's true. Dudes be wearing Timbs in the summer because they make them taller. Like it go both ways. So I understand on both sides. So I'm not trying to just bash the women. Like, I understand there's dudes are self-conscious that buy cars or do certain things because they know they're not confident in themselves. So they need other things to. So it goes both ways. It's just different for men and women.
Oh, do I need to do an episode? Do I need to have an episode with ladies on the line?
Yeah.
To talk about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna be as gracious as the guys for real, because
we want to know. Just tell the truth. Yeah.
Yep, I think you should do it.
Okay, Dante. Ooh, y'all, Christella, y'all coming back for the ladies edition?
I am.
Okay, Lorena. All right, Joffrey, tell me any final.
Yeah, look, we stand all this stuff. It's not to be mean to any ladies that wear a weave or extensions or anything like that. I'm just being honest about it. And it just seems like a lot of ladies have this idea that although they say otherwise, they think we like a lot of things. But since I've been in middle school, even I remember talking to some of my friends, and she'd always complain about when she looked busted, that's when all the guys run at her. And I'm like, that's when you look the best. And she didn't even understand that. And it's still to this day. So we're not trying to be mean and nasty and all of that stuff when we're saying these things. We're just trying to let y'all know. You don't gotta do all of that extra stuff. It's all good.
Thank you. Ooh, that's the whole point for the show. Yes. Alex, tell me.
Okay, one thing about myself, like I say, confidence to me is very attractive. It's very sexy. Like what Drake said, sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no
makeup on.
Or something like that, you know what I mean? But confidence in yourself is very sexy. And I'm a person who can appreciate that. Like I say, I'm not the tallest, I ain't the best looking, but I make it happen. You know what I mean? And the code can tell you ever since 1990, 97, 98, when we met each other, I'm very confident in myself, and all the female can do is tell me no. You know what I mean? So all that stuff is nice, it's fine, it's extra. If you want to look good, great. But man, be who God made you to be, and then all else should and would fall in line.
All right. Thank you, Pastor. Yes, Alex. All right. So we got next. Omari, tell me what you got.
A lot of women say they do all these enhancements. They don't do it for men. They say they do it for themselves, and they do it for their girlfriends, like to compete with them. I've heard that, like honestly spoken. So y'all need to stop lying. That's all. We don't believe you. We don't believe you.
No.
Oh Lord.
No.
Who is it for?
We are the judgment and the consequence of you not being aligned with nature or the universe or whatever that, just stop lying. But good luck.
Lord Omari. Okay. Thank y'all so much. You guys were excellent. I'm gonna give a hand clap to everybody on the line. I loved it. Very good conversation, y'all. Thank you again so much for joining us tonight. You guys who are watching at home, please let us know what you guys think. Leave us comments. That's really helpful to us women. Ladies, thank you so much for being on as well. And I will see you guys next time on My Comfy Couch. Toodles, everyone.
Bye.